All right, get that stud. All right, guys, how you doing? Jonathan Skinner here with ConserviNerd. So I just want to give a breakdown on the March for Our Lives event that I went to this weekend. It's very interesting, very lively, really big turnout. No political violence, which was awesome. Um, a few points I just want to make. When I got there, I was talked to by the police, and they told me that we were on a private property at a Paul Quinn as a private community college, and therefore I was not allowed. I was allowed to film the event, but I was not allowed to film or interview people on the property. That if I wanted to interview anyone, I need to be off property across the street. And so that definitely changed my plans for the day because I definitely wanted to talk to people and get their opinions and any solutions that they might be proposing. I really wanted to get both sides' voices and be able, to get some discussion going. But I was able to achieve that anyway, as you'll see in the videos that I'll be posting. But so I spent most of my time with the counter protesters. I interviewed a lot of them. I got a lot of good footage of that. I talked to maybe two liberals. That's about it. And then I ran out of charge. I went to my car, plugged my phone in, sitting texting my daughter, seeing if she wanted to go get something to eat. And man, I look up and there's David Hogg in front of my car in the parking lot. I didn't have any charge on my camera. I grabbed my phone. I made a mistake. Took a picture of him, like literally took a picture of his feet. I've erased it now. Instead of hitting the record button, got good 7 minutes of tape that then got deleted or that never existed. I was able to get a little clip after that, got him to re-say some things that I heard that were important. But I want to go ahead and paraphrase the conversation. I was taking it easy on him. I'm not trying to go out and agitate. I'm going out to get information. So I asked him what solutions, why is he here? What solutions do you feel are necessary, and what are his personal feelings on the Second Amendment? One of the interesting things that he said that I didn't agree with at all, but he said that he didn't come to debate. Debate is what got us to this problem in the first place. I don't know what that means. I should have asked him to, I don't see how debate caused problems. My honest opinion is the lack of the debate has caused problems. The other thing that he said to me on one-on-one was that he is going to the gun range. His dad has an AR-15. They've taken the AR-15 to the gun range. He's learned how to take it apart, put it together. He's learned gun maintenance. He's learned gun safety. He's being trained on several different firearms. Not something I was expecting to hear, but he said, well, if I'm going to talk about something, I need to know about it, and I need to know both sides. And so got to give him a little bit of props for, he's, you talk shit, you better know what you're talking shit about. So he's at least putting in that effort. And honestly, I talked to him one-on-one. I listened to him with the Proud Boys. I heard a lot of what was going on. He definitely said, and you see it in my video, that he's not against the Second Amendment. It sounds like he's focusing more on assault rifles. He definitely said domestic abusers, anyone with violent history. And I think that kind of already is. Like, felons can't have guns. I mean, they can't have any guns. And so I definitely think that's already a law. I might have to check. But, and a lot of the rhetoric I heard this weekend was a 360 from what I heard on CNN, from sound bites. And I have to agree, and this is part of the reason I'm doing this. Sound bites don't always get, everything they don't get the whole story. You're getting a fraction of the story, and then people write a story around a fraction. And whenever you listen to the audio clips, it's always a completely different story. So maybe I need to go listen to more full interviews. I've definitely heard a lot of, you know, inflammatory remarks from him. He does cuss a lot too. I was just like, dude, you're like literally on like channel 11 right now. Why are you just dropping F-bombs for no reason? But, you know, kids, man, I did that too. So can't hold that against him. But anyway, from the discussion with the Proud Boys, both sides talked, both sides listened. I don't, you know, I don't think there could be anything, you know, wrong with that. I just think it was a good thing. I think overall having that healthy debate was good. I think everybody got something out of it. You know, from what I got from talking to both sides, even though one side I talked to more than another, people want children safe. Like, you don't think these anti-gun protesters want their children to be safe? Like, everyone, like the big thing that the pro-gun and the Patriot side thing I heard over and over again: protect the children. Let's get security guards. Let's do things. We guard. I heard like 3 people say this. We guard our banks with money. We guard our jewelry. We guard our banks with guns. We guard our jewelry with guns. Let's guard our children with guns. I definitely heard that a lot, and I definitely. There was a little bit of a debate in that between them, and you know, they kept talking about the teachers, and I think that was arming the teachers. Which again, I'm not against arming the teachers, but I don't think that's their job. I would much rather a teacher teach and be good at communicating information rather than, you know, sharpshooting. But I would definitely want a sharpshooter on the premises or someone to protect the children. So overall, common ground was made, and it was a healthy debate. It was a healthy event. Everybody learned something. I hope everybody grew a little bit. Animosity was pretty low. Everyone seemed in pretty good moods, and you know, I felt like this was more comedic and entertainment than, you know, some of the protests I've been to and some of the protests that I've seen on, you know, some of the protests that I've seen on the news or on YouTube recently. There's definitely some hurt feelings, but I think once everyone got together and talked, I think everything, you know, ended up like it just kind of felt like, you know, we have options and we have a chance to, you know, talk about things again. So even though I heard David Hogg say he didn't want to debate, he did. And, you know, it wasn't like everyone agreed at the end of the day, but everyone was civil at the end of the day. And it was a good time. I enjoyed doing it. I hope to do more videos like this. I hope that y'all watch these and appreciate them, and just let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a great day. All right, guys. See you soon.